What up guys, it's Salvajee. We're back with another Destiny 2 guide. In this guide, I'm going to be teaching you guys how you guys can obtain the Mida Multitool SMG. This is of course one of the weapons that you need to obtain the Mida Multitool exotic. I'm going to be going through a step-by-step format because I know there's a lot of new players coming into Destiny 2 and you guys probably don't want to see a rushed out guide on how to get the Mida Multitool without of course knowing the actual steps and the things that you need to do to of course obtain this weapon. With that said, let's get started with the first step. It all starts when you beat the main campaign. You guys are going to unlock this mission called Enhance, or this quest line called Enhance on the EDZ. I do recommend that you guys start actually doing this mission when you're at 265 power so that you can get a Mida Multitool to drop at a higher power level, which means that of course the higher the power level the Mida Multitool drops at, of course the better your chances at increasing your light or power faster. But with that said, I do believe that if you're 250 power, you should be pretty good when it comes down to of course completing this quest line, as it's not really extremely tough, although being above 260 is a pretty good idea. Anyways, what you guys want to do when you actually trigger the Enhance quest line and you start up the first mission, you guys have to eliminate 5 fallen that are basically glowing. The way that you find these fallen is of course by just walking around in the Trust land, or you know, the church area, and you guys should be able to of course find the glowing fallen again by just walking around. So when you eliminate all the glowing fallen, you guys are going to have to find the signature trace, which can be found by just coming over here to this area and just eliminating some Cabal, and then that's pretty much it. The next step should be triggered. After that, you guys want to follow the directions of your ghost. He's going to take you into this lost sector, and this next part is pretty simple. What you guys want to do is you want to get a void charge from one of these things, and then you guys want to place it onto these other circle looking thingies, and you guys want to do that 3 times. Then of course it's going to tell you to defeat the fallen, which of course you can do. You defeat the boss and you end the first step towards the Enhanced quest line. Oh yeah, and then you're gonna have to activate this thingy, and then you're going to have to destroy a Cabal device that is basically doing something. So you destroy that and that's it. The first step is complete. Let's move on forward to the next step. The next part of this quest is actually pretty simple. You guys of course want to activate your quest, and then you guys want to follow the ghost's directions. It's going to take you to a barrier. There's going to be about 3 barriers or so. The way you guys actually take out these barriers is you get an item from of course one of the fallen members. You place the item onto the barrier, you shoot the item, and then guess what's going to happen? That's right, the barrier is going to go down, and you pretty much do that until you actually destroy all of the barriers that are going to be in your path. The last barrier is actually pretty special. What you guys want to do is you want to put your ghost into this fallen computer, and then you guys want to hold off a couple of waves of enemies, and then you're going to go inside the fallen teleporter. When you guys get through the teleporter, there's going to be a lot of ether cores in front of you. You of course want to shoot them and you want to pick them up. Do keep in mind though that you do need to keep your distance. The next step is pretty simple. Take out the fallen, get an item, put it on the barrier wall, shoot the item, barrier wall goes down. So the last step in this mission is pretty simple. You guys want to come into this lost sector. You want to hold off waves of enemies, and from time to time the ghost is going to show you where the next ether cache is. So you just want to shoot the ether caches, and that's pretty much it. You have completed the second quest towards obtaining the Mida Multitool and the Mida Multitool. Alright, so here we are, the last and final step towards obtaining the Mida Multitool. You guys want to activate the mission Experimental Treatments, and then you guys want to go where your ghost leads you. Eventually you will get to this place right here, and there will be an Archon Priest that you have to defeat. This area has a lot of enemies, so if you want to defeat the Archon Priest, I recommend that you guys just what's this thing called? You guys stay on the high ground. That's one of the best ways to survive in Destiny when you are of course playing solo content. After you guys defeat the Archon Priest, you guys have to shoot these ether caches, and then you guys want to head outside and place a beacon right here where I placed my beacon. After you guys place down the beacon, the mission becomes very simple. You guys want to eliminate some fallen, and then this giant servitor is going to appear. Guess what? You don't really have to do anything complicated. You just have to eliminate the servitor. You shoot the servitor and then he's going to be running away. So what you guys want to do to catch up with the servitor is you want to be using your sparrow to get towards the servitor. Oh, and by the way, there really isn't a time limit that you have to eliminate the servitor, so don't be afraid to take your time. Although, even if you do get eliminated by the servitor, you can just respawn again, since of course you are in a patrol zone. Anyways, after you eliminate the servitor, you can go back to Devrim K and he will give you the Mida mini tool, which is of course the first step towards obtaining the Mida multi-tool exotic. So now we're going to talk about how you guys can obtain the Mida multi-tool in of course a step-by-step format. After you get the Mida mini tool, you want to go to Banshee 44, the tower gunsmith, and he's going to give you a quest where you have to eliminate 50 enemies as well as get multiple kills with scout rifles 25 times. Multiple kills basically means that you guys have to get 3 enemies killed in almost a rapid succession with scout rifles, of course, without reloading. And eliminating 50 enemies part, yeah, that's actually pretty simple. Anyways, I actually did this mission or this part of the quest in the Exodus Black area on Nessa, since enemies are always spawning there. After you guys complete the first part of the quest, you go back to Banshee 44 and he tells you that now you have to dismantle 5 scout rifles for him. This part was actually pretty easy for him because I was aware of this quest and I've basically been saving up all of my scout rifles in the vault, as well as of course in my personal inventory. So anyways, after you guys do this, yep, it's pretty simple. All you guys have to do is get 50 airborne SMG kills, and of course you can basically just do this anywhere in the world. And of course the SMG of my choice was the Mida mini tool, since that thing is actually a monster. Anyways, after you guys get the 50 airborne SMG eliminations, you can just go back to Banshee and he will give you your Mida multi-tool. I hope you guys found this guide helpful, and if you did, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe to join the Salvajee cartel for more step-by-step guides that are actually not rushed. See you guys in the next video, and of course a like on the video would be appreciated.